Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. The world is becoming increasingly globalized, with Filipinos living and working in almost every corner of the planet. However, not all places are equally welcoming. While no country or state officially bans Filipinos, there are regions where they may face discrimination, strict immigration policies, limited job opportunities, or social exclusion. Factors such as political tensions, racial biases, and unfavorable labor laws can make certain places difficult for Filipinos to live and work in. Some countries have laws that make it nearly impossible for Filipinos to migrate, while others have cultural or social environments that are less accepting of foreigners, particularly those from Southeast Asia. In this article, we will explore several places around the world where Filipinos may not feel as welcome due to these challenges. Saudi Arabia. The Middle East, particularly Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Qatar, has a large population of overseas Filipino workers, OFWs, but these countries have also been criticized for their treatment of foreign workers. Many Filipinos have reported cases of abuse, withheld wages, and even human rights violations, especially domestic workers under the kafala system, which ties their employment status to their employer. While these countries need Filipino labor, they may not always provide a safe or welcoming environment. China. China has strict immigration and work visa policies, making it difficult for Filipinos to settle or work there unless they have specialized skills. Political tensions between the Philippines and China, especially over the South China Sea dispute, have led to negative perceptions of Filipinos in some parts of China. Additionally, some Filipinos working in China have faced discrimination or crackdowns due to changing labor laws. North Korea is one of the least welcoming countries for foreigners in general, including Filipinos. The country has strict travel restrictions, and the government controls all aspects of life, making it nearly impossible for any foreigner to live or work there freely. Filipinos, like other nationalities, are rarely allowed entry unless for diplomatic or highly controlled purposes. Russia. While Russia does not outright ban Filipinos, it is not considered the most welcoming place for them. The country has had instances of racism and xenophobia, particularly against people of Asian descent. Filipinos working in Russia, particularly those in domestic or service jobs, have reported experiencing discrimination or being underpaid. Additionally, Russia has strict immigration laws, making it difficult for Filipinos to migrate or work legally. Japan. Japan has a complicated relationship with foreign workers, including Filipinos. While Japan has a demand for nurses and caregivers from the Philippines, the country has strict visa requirements and cultural barriers that make it hard for low-skilled Filipino workers to enter. Many Filipinos who have worked in Japan under technical intern programs have reported long working hours, poor wages, and sometimes even mistreatment by employers. Switzerland. Switzerland is one of the most challenging European countries for Filipinos to migrate to due to its strict immigration policies. It prioritizes European Union (EU) citizens for jobs, making it difficult for non-EU applicants, including Filipinos, to secure work permits. The cost of living is also extremely high, and Filipino workers often struggle to find well-paying jobs outside of highly specialized fields. South Korea, for some Filipino workers. While South Korea has a strong Filipino community, especially in cities like Seoul, Filipinos working in manual labor industries, such as factory workers, have reported discrimination and poor working conditions. Some Koreans have negative stereotypes about Southeast Asians, which can lead to racism or exclusion in certain social settings. However, Filipinos working in entertainment or education, such as English teachers, may have a different experience. Australia, for migrants without skills or sponsorship. Australia is home to many Filipinos, but its immigration policies have become stricter over the years. If a Filipino does not have a skilled job or sponsorship, it can be extremely difficult to migrate permanently. Additionally, certain areas in Australia, particularly rural regions, have reported cases of racism or discrimination against Asians, including Filipinos. However, in major cities like Sydney and Melbourne, Filipinos generally find a welcoming environment. United States, in certain conservative or less diverse states, The U.S. has one of the largest Filipino populations outside the Philippines, but some states are less welcoming than others. States with lower diversity, such as Alabama, Mississippi, and West Virginia, may not be as friendly to Filipinos due to fewer Asian communities and higher instances of racial discrimination. Additionally, immigration policies in the U.S. can be unpredictable, making it harder for Filipinos to obtain work visas or permanent residency. European countries with anti-immigrant sentiments. Some European countries, especially those experiencing a rise in nationalist movements, have become less welcoming to non-European immigrants. Countries such as Hungary, Poland, and parts of Italy have seen a rise in anti-immigrant sentiments, making it harder for Filipinos to integrate into society or find job opportunities. Unlike Western European nations, these countries have fewer Filipino communities, leading to increased cultural isolation. While no country outright bans Filipinos, certain places can be more challenging to live in due to racism, strict immigration policies, poor labor conditions, or political issues. However, many Filipinos continue to work and thrive worldwide, overcoming obstacles and contributing to different societies. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe the channel,